Turkana County is located in the northern parts of Kenya. It covers a total area of about 77,000 square kilometer landmass. The county headquarters is in Lodwar town, located on the Kitale-Juba highway. It is the first place to start your ultimate journey. This important gateway hosts amazing, comfortable hotels where one can have the pleasure of pampering oneself before exploring other places within the county. The town hosts the annual Turkana Festival, where one can experience memorable moments. An excellent musical atmosphere, and also enjoy the finest selection of traditional Turkana cuisine. In this event, all communities from Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia and Sudan come together to display their cultural diversity through traditional songs and dances that showcases their unique cultural heritage found in Turkana County.
One of the purposes of Tobongolore is to bring people together, to celebrate peace, to celebrate unity. And those who come together are not only the different Turkana clans, we've been attracting also, joined by our visitors from the neighboring countries, Uganda, South Sudan and Ethiopia. So it's basically been a regional festival that is gaining global standards.
Tourism and businesses has grown due to increased flights. Turkana County can be accessed by air and road. Some of the airlines flying the route are Fly 540, SAX, Safari Link and Skyward.
Kenya Post Authority, as the company mandated to provide aviation infrastructure and facility, accessibility to Turkana County through aviation industry is made easy.
Everybody should take advantage of our prices so that you can come to Lodwar and enjoy the good scenery we have here, and also the best opportunity that you can come and visit, or maybe our Lake Turkana.
We welcome our investors, especially to Turkana, and more so to fly with Fly Safari Link.
We have investors coming to Lodwar. We have businessmen prefer to use Fly 540 because of their connections out of JKI to Lodwar. Fly 540 and Fly SAX welcomes you to Turkana County. They are the only two airlines that will give you a safe journey and a smooth journey to Lodwar. Welcome to Lodwar using your local airline, TEMBEA Turkana.
The region has numerous attraction sites categorized into circuits: the Southern Circuit, the Northern Circuit, and the Central Circuit. The county has very attractive topographical features such as game reserves, national park, Great Lakes, ecological sites, landscapes, mountain forests, and Capedo hot springs, among other sites. No amount of infographics quite prepares anyone for the sight of Lake Turkana. The memory lasts a lifetime. Central Island, is the second largest of the 3 islands on the lake. Inhabited by flamingos, Nile crocodiles and the tilapia population.
Central Highland is a protected area by the Kenya Wildlife Service. This central island, or Choro, has 3 volcanic crater lakes. You can catch a glimpse of this if you can visit the Central Highland. There is more you can watch, you can learn, experience about the Central Highland.
The 2-kilometer wide island is the smallest and northernmost of the 3 volcano islands to be seen on Lake Turkana. Aerial view of the 1-kilometer ring that forms the center of the island, which is nested inside all the rings. The island can be accessed onwards via a short boat ride from Ferguson Bay, Kataboy, or via Kalokol to other places of interest. Elie Springs.
Elie offers a lot in terms of attracting visitors. Elie remains the hub of tourism in Turkana Central Sub-County.
Perched on the beaches and dunes overlooking the spectacular lake is Elie Spring. This includes luxury and unique Turkana bombers. Activities ranges from beach walks, fishing, volleyball and boat rides to your destined island.
Amphito Bonglore is mostly available at Kalokol. You can access Central Island through any other boats that are owned by private lodges in Elie, Lobolo and Kalokol.
The Turkana are among the very few communities who have maintained their traditional way of life, including dressing and traditional religion.
Dr. Richard Leakey has set up a basin that serves as a scientific research site and to model students who want to know more about Turkana.
All along from the entrance of Turkana North to Kibich Sub-County, we have a variety and diverse tourism products ranging from archaeological.
Turkana is known as the origin of mankind. Excavated in 1984, Turkana or Rariokotome Boy is the earliest discovered skeleton of African fossils dated to 1.6 million years ago.
You can come and see the early man discovery, which was discovered, stayed for 1.6 million years.
A pillar stands at this significant location, marking the site where the early man was discovered.
When you enter Turkana, you'll just feel you're in a different world. The terrain, the weather, the culture, everything about Turkana is different. And as you go from clan to clan, you'll find that the cultures differ. You can get an opportunity to interact with our culture. If you want to have a taste of what Turkana can offer, just come and visit Turkana. You have a taste of what tradition can offer, what culture can offer, and what this terrain of Turkana can offer to you.
Lomanakipi, as the natives call it, meaning hot water, the green lashing vegetation growing around the springs, gives a unique impression of the existence of life in the desert.
It's like Lake Bogoria brought to Turkana in the middle of a desert.
The spring provides safe and clean drinking water to the natives and animals. Turkana heroine of origin.
Turkana West Sub-County also has the Murua Naiche, which is the legendary mother of Turkana. It's a very interesting place to visit, and we welcome all of you to come and be able to enjoy this fascinating environment.
This sacred site is the final resting place of Naiche. The Jia people of northern Uganda and the Turkana people of Kenya all believe that Nyeche, a Jia woman, followed the footprints of a grey bull across the vast dry and founded the Turkana in the plains near Lake Turkana.
Is also endowed with the proposed Lotikipi National Reserve. It also has one of the, I can call it one of the coming up wonder, that is the Lotikipi water aquifer, which is also another tourism product. Also has hospitable community. It has hospitable community in that it has accommodated so many nationals within, basically in Kakuma, where we have the refugee camp, and we have quite an interesting culture which is very fascinating. We also welcome you to Turkana West, for it has a very calm environment and its position is very strategic because it borders, that is Southern Sudan, the Equatorial State part. It also borders Uganda, it borders Loima, and it borders Turkana North and Kibish. That gives it a very rightful position for you to come and experience a wonderful experience in Turkana West. It gives a maximum experience for both round trips, for both on-shelf trip that can be prepared by various tour operators and travel agents, and also it gives one an opportunity to have the aspect of tailor-made tours. It has various accommodation facilities ranging from the tented camp.
It is a colorful experience with swinging good times. Silent wooing waves of water, the beautiful falls in Kapedo. The waterfalls are located south of Lodwar town at the border town of Turkana County and Pokot East County. Kapedo's major attraction are two hot waterfalls which merge with Suguta River. This is the starting point to follow the curdling Suguta River back to its source on the slopes of the extinct volcano. Creating a huge natural spa with mineral water, which is said to cure many skin ailments. Nearby, there is a 10 meters waterfall before the water reaches the valley. Discover the elegance of natural waterfalls and hot springs for adventure. The standing stones of Lokori are found at the edge of Lokwi village. Dozens of natural rock slabs are meticulously arranged in circles, some still standing, others fallen, which resemble miniature homesteads on a closer look.
It's an archaeological site. It's rock cut, dates many years ago.
Several circles of standing stones mark a sacred location of Turkana land's ancestors. According to a myth told by one of the local Turkana elders, Namortunga meaning stone people. Hence, locally the name Namortunga of Lokori is used. Suguta Valley. It lies south of Lake Turkana, expanding north of Takwel, which separates the Kenyan Rift with a far dome in Ethiopia.
Turkana East has more potential on tourism. We have many attraction sites, wildlife, Kapedo Waterfall, which is a great site for tourism, picnics, and also adventure.
The substantial volcanic action in Turkana region has produced a series of very beautiful mountains which are beautiful and striking when seen from vantage points. South Turkana National Reserve is off the main Kitale-Lodwar Highway. Game drives, walking safaris, mountain walking and bird watching are the major activities in the park.
Tourism in Turkana County is one of the sector which is improving. You'll find that tourism is an activity. Tourism is a business. And as a county, we've invested much in terms of accommodation. We've done much also in terms of empowering our local people to understand the importance of this tourism activity, whereby we expect them to help us in capping the issue of poaching. We expect them also to help us in terms of ensuring that our visitors come and they enjoy the hospitality of the people within Turkana County.
You can obtain rangers at the headquarters to accompany and guide you through the park. Even more impressive are the vast grasslands stretching up to the northern horizons.
In Loima sub-county, we have a variety of tourism attractions. We pride ourselves in adventure since we have the Loima Hills, which is a great place for hiking, and for those who love camping, bird watching, this is the place to be. We strive to promote cultural tourism, whereby we'll be involving the local communities to understand the importance of tourism and how it's going to impact in their lives. For instance, we're encouraging them to start basketry, beading, and even to initiate accommodation facilities like homestays, because we know there are those type of tourists who want to come and visit Turkana and enjoy the Turkana traditional way of life.
Lokiriama hosts an extraordinary event. A 3-day festival which offers a unique chance to be immersed into the traditional culture of the Turkana people and their neighbors. The festival is a celebration of the peace accord.
The Ateker community from Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia come here annually around in September and celebrate peace. At this place, weapons that used in war were buried here. We are calling upon both international and local investors to come and invest in Turkana and see the wide resources that we have in terms of tourism. And remember, when you want to go for a holiday, Turkana is the perfect getaway destination and the place to be and to enjoy. Karibu Turkana, TEMBEA Turkana.
Karibu Lake Turkana. Situated on the Rift Valley in northern Kenya, the freshwater island known as Lake Rudolph has its far northern end crossing into Ethiopia. Lake Turkana is the world's largest permanent desert lake and largest alkaline lake globally. The lake measures 250 kilometers long and approximately 40 kilometers wide, with eye-catching islands. In an effort to make Turkana County a hub for tourists, Turkana County government has in the past 3 years launched development projects aimed at marketing Turkana as an ideal tourist destination globally.
We have done a number of initiatives over the last 3.5 years to support tourism within Turkana itself, but also around this lake.
The projects have advanced the visibility, raising awareness and promoting the role of tourism in sustainable development, national and regional cultural cooperation, youth participation in the protection and promotion of tourism, as well as the prehistoric and cultural heritage.
We have dedicated a team to work on the culture, work on the tourism development, so that all those archaeological sites that are important as tourism products are developed as a new virgin destination in Kenya that provides an alternative from the traditional tourism destinations like Masai Mara and the Kenyan coastline.
The Central Island continuously receives high-profile visitors from Germany, United States, among other nations. All the same, the beauty of this region is not enshrined in national parks.
But equally also a World Heritage Site because of the various ecosystems supported by this lake.
The water is potable, at the same time not palatable. It supports rich lacustrine wildlife, perhaps due to the region's hot and very dry climatic conditions. Nevertheless, the beauty of this lake is largely felt at the Central Island National Park from the amazing shores of Lake Turkana. Sibiloi National Park lies on the lake's eastern shore, while Central Island National Park and Southern Island National Park lie in the lake. Both the Central Island and Southern Island are best known for their Nile crocodiles. The northern island of Lake Turkana is the deserted summit of dormant volcano. The island consists of several volcanic tooth cones. It is 2 kilometers long, rising up to 220 meters high above the lake level.
But the most critical one is the Central Island, because the Central Island is a home and feeding and breeding site for crocodiles.
The Central Island is an active volcano constituting of 3 great separate lakes of flamingos, tilapia and Nile crocodiles. It's believed to have the highest number of Nile crocodiles worldwide.
On infrastructure, the encouragement we've given to hotel providers to be able to set up base along Lake Turkana and many other places.
Investment and business opportunities thrive in areas of tourism, with the Elias Spring being one of the key areas for growth and good returns.
We've got close to 400 bed capacity now, probably almost an increase by 30% of what used to exist.
Fully equipped tents can be rented, as well as small Turkana huts, otherwise known as manyatas, with double beds or self-contained spacious rooms with double beds each.
We will be providing significant resources to develop products we have, to encourage the private sector that it is ideal for them to invest here, both in our major towns, in Lodwar, in South Turkana. So there are opportunities to be able to get a return of your investments eventually as more and more people come to pay visits as frequent as they can. Airline service linking Turkana and the rest of the world through Lodwar has also grown in number. There used to be only one airline with 2 flights a day. Now we've got 4 airlines flying, a number of them with daily flights, twice a day. And this is a very, very huge increase because the demand is surpassing the availability of seats.
The county government is highly encouraging businesses and investments to the region. Turkana, a developing county and an emerging market, is rapidly becoming an excellent destination for good business returns, equally offering attractive growing economic infrastructure.
There used to be only 1 camp here. Now I think the camps have increased to 4 or 5. But we are even encouraging much better facilities to be constructed so that it can bring in different cadres of tourists.
This is Elia Beach in Turkana. It has a long natural beach stretching 150 kilometers with mainly coarse sand, with another finer sand found nearer the shore.
The central island has an area which is used for camping. Anyone can go there as long as you book with the KWS. But the most important thing we'd want to tell people that Turkana, other than the lake being the 2nd largest desert lake in the world, it has pristine, white, sandy beaches. Kenyans don't have to go to Diani, they don't have to go to Malindi. This is anything that you cannot get anywhere else, it's only in Turkana.
Along the lake is a Lobolo sand dune. Along the lake is a Lobolo sand dune. The sand dunes measure over 40 feet with breathtaking scenery.
We can see all of this vast area. This is where we'll be doing our desert safaris, we'll be doing our camping, and we'd like everyone to come and join us in that.
You're going to be experiencing a very new, different culture, very welcoming people, very nice beach. So it's a new experience all the time. Those who want to have a drive through semi-deserts can come. Those who want to play in the beaches, experience the life of camping, experience the life of sleeping outside, and also connecting people that what used to be the wild Turkana, the Turkana that was known of insecurity, that indeed this is a different area, it is peaceful.
People are used to seeing Mombasa, Masai Mara, and other areas. But Turkana as an alternative place for you, having your holidays and to enjoying having fun at this desert.
So investors are welcome to put up hotels and accommodation facilities here. The opportunities available across the lake in transportation, water boats, cruise ships. Opportunities also abound in areas of motor racing. This is an area that we can encourage the motocross cruise people to come and do events here. We have the best environment to attract as many investments as possible.
This part of the country has not been fully exploited, has not yet opened up. Those who like to do conferencing and to showcase the potentials Turkana has, and particularly for North Rift counties. It is cheaper to come to Lodwar, do your conferences, come on holiday, than going to the Kenyan coast.
Turkana is endowed with rich prehistoric fossil heritage dating many years back. Just a stone throw away from the shores is perhaps the most important place in the known history of mankind.
Publicity and the advocacy we've done, both internationally and nationally, on the fact that Turkana is a cradle of mankind and that visitors can be able to come and visit and reconnect with their origins. We are working on the Science Park project jointly with other stakeholders to make that dream realized and for the Science Park to be not only a county project but a national key project that should be implemented for the purposes of boosting the numbers of tourism in Kenya. We are working with archaeologists, mainly Dr. Richard Leakey and his team, to establish a science park of humanity in Turkana. So that is work in progress. We've got further discussions we will be holding internally with the Kenya government and other stakeholders so that this dream is realized.
This is a site in northern Kenya known for the 1984 discovery of a nearly complete skeleton of African Homo erectus dating to approximately 1.5 million years ago.
And we really encourage you to come to Turkana. Cannot tell you everything here, but we would want you to come and experience the fun that we have in Turkana. This is something that we have assured you that you would really enjoy coming to Turkana.
Visit Lake Turkana beaches with your friends and families for a memorable experience of beautiful Turkana in Mother Nature.
I'm urging the world to come and shake hands with their ancestors and to say hello to their ancestors, the Turkana.
This is your home, this is your origin, this is where you originated from. Turkana is where everyone from this world belongs to. TEMBEA Turkana, welcome back home.
Turkana County is the second largest county in Kenya, covering 77,000 square kilometers. It is situated in northern Kenya, about 700 kilometers from Nairobi. This expanse land is the perfect solution for an incredible holiday, guaranteed to give an unforgettable experience. There are abundant reasons to make Turkana your favorite destination. The friendly charm and hospitality of its people, beautiful culture, the rich history, and also excellent craftsmanship, pleasant sights with breathtaking views and spectacular scenery, and the hotels that offer impeccable service add to the list of the numerous attractions of this county. This is a natural haven, natural beauty and discovery. The Turkana people originally came from the Karamojong region of northeastern Uganda. According to oral Turkana traditions, it is said that they arrived in Kenya while pursuing an unruly bull. They make up what is called the Karamojong cluster. The Turkana are among the very few communities who have maintained their traditional way of life, including dressing and traditional religion. The Turkana have elaborate and elegant clothing and adornment styles. The craftsmen of the tribe also make a large number of other handicrafts, such as spears, clubs, and knives. They are characterized by their skillfulness in metalwork, wood carving, and stone carving. Like in many other communities, music and dance plays an important role in the lives of the Turkana. The Edonga dance has a deeply rooted history stretching back many thousands of years. The dance has been performed in many occasions during traditional ceremonies like weddings. Lodwar is the town where Kenya's first president Mzee Jomo Kenyatta and other political prisoners were detained for 2 years during the colonial period. Just 75 kilometers from Lodwar is Lake Turkana. Lake Turkana, the Dead Sea, due to its bright turquoise-colored water. It is the world's largest desert alkaline lake. The lake has no known outlet, but loses its water through evaporation, which makes it the world's biggest saline lake. Lake Turkana provides an important flyway and annual resting place for migratory birds. The lake is an extremely important waterbird site that boasts of 84 waterbird species, including 34 pale-arctic migrants, which provides excellent bird watching opportunities. Lake Turkana is also home to one of the parks that form Lake Turkana National Park. Central Island is only 5 square kilometers and lies in the middle of the lake. The island has 3 scenic crater lakes inhabited by flamingo, the Nile crocodile, and the tilapia populations. A number of waterbirds also share the crater lake, including the Goliath and grey herons, little egrets, great white egrets, sacred ibis, and the Egyptian geese which breed on the island. Large numbers of globschimas, a migratory species that makes an incredible journey from Turkana all over East Africa across the Indian Ocean via the Maldives and Seychelles, can be spotted seasonally hawking insects at the Central Island. In the warm alkaline shallows near the shoreline, blue-green algae flourish, giving the water a greenish color. And this is the food for the flamingos, which often come in their hundreds of thousands to feed. And offers one of the best locations for adventures and exploration in the world. Sitting directly on the unspoiled beaches on the western side of the Lake Turkana is Elia Springs, also known as Ile Springs. This magical spring provides clean water for domestic and commercial use. The village sits amongst palm trees that flourish around the clear water of the spring that attracts a growing clientele of tourists to the beautiful white sandy beaches. This oasis in the desert of Turkana offers fantastic settings to enchant any guest, and also offers stunning views of the sunrise. Turkana is the land of archaeological gems. Around 1984, a nearly complete skeleton of African fossils was discovered dating to approximately 1.5 million years ago. The Turkana boy was discovered at Narikotome, 137 kilometers from Lodwar town. His age has been estimated to be from 7 years and 6 months to as old as 15 years. A pillar stands at this significant location, marking the site where the early man was discovered. The historical site adds to the list of the places to visit in Turkana County. The South Turkana National Park is 348 kilometers from Nairobi, Kenya, and it's a vast land on a stretch of 1,092 square kilometers. This park lies on either side of the Kitale-Lodwar Highway, about 186 kilometers from Kitale and 110 kilometers from Lodwar. This is the place where the wild beauty of Turkana will blow you away. The park boasts of elephants, impala, Thompson's gazelles, spotted hyenas, and the jackals. The park's unofficial mascot, however, is the Kori bustard. The tall bird, hunting in the savanna grasslands, occurs in higher numbers than anywhere else in Kenya. The park is accessible through game drives escorted by Kenya Wildlife Service Ranger. Reaching Katilu, which is 116 kilometers from Lodwar, you're welcomed by lush green farms irrigated with water from Takwel River, the one that withstands the wilderness of Turkana. It also gives you an opportunity to stock fresh farm produce. Crops planted include maize, sorghum, beans, cowpeas, green grams, and cooking banana. The farm supplements the food basket for the surrounding communities and the county at large. Emerging from the haze of dust storms, blowing across the desert from the east, dozen rock slabs are meticulously arranged in circles, some still standing, others fallen. The standing stones of Lokori are found at the edge of Lokori village. And north of the Takwel River in West Lake Turkana are the Namoratunga stone pillars. The site, consisting of a small cluster of cylindrical stones besides the road from Lodwar to Kalokol. They are believed to have come into being from a myth told by the natives of the area. Turkana legend has it that once upon a time, there were no stones here at all. One fateful day, a small tribe of people were dancing on the site. Perhaps they looked strange or had an unusual way of dancing, for when a group of strangers happened upon them, the dancers pleaded with them not to laugh. The strangers, however, were unable to do so and burst out laughing, upon which the dancers were turned into stone. After a smooth 120-kilometer drive over gravel and sand tracks, through beautiful acacia land and broad seasonal rivers, you reach Lokiriama near the border of Uganda. A 3-day festival which offers a unique chance to be immersed into traditional culture of the Turkana people and their neighbors. The festival is a celebration of the peace accord between the communities living along the borders of Kenya and Uganda. A concrete monument where weapons used in past battles and wars, including spears, machetes, bows, arrows, and guns have been buried below, marks the site of the treaty. When driving on a gravel road from Lokiriama towards Kakuma, you have the chance to visit another site of superior traditional importance, Morua Nayeche. The site where Nayeche, the mother of all Turkana, is believed to have been buried. A huge circle of stones and pebbles marks the site where all Turkana-speaking communities, even the neighboring countries, congregate for a 3-day festival to celebrate Nayeche. This is a visit that offers you the chance to experience the fascinating pastoralist way of life. On the last stage of the Northern Circuit is a stretch of landscape christened the Heaven's Gate. Their impressive rocks stretch on the left-hand side of the road, offering tempting opportunities for hiking and a wonderful view from the top. The home of the Kapenguria Six, Kenya's forgotten Robin Island. Lokitang lies in the foothills of Lapur Range, roughly 200 kilometers north of Lodwar. You will drive through a harsh but beautiful land to arrive at the former colonial garrison town, which breathes a special feel of remoteness and that seems to be deep asleep. Today, the history of Jomo Kenyatta cannot be told without mention of Lokitang. Having been jailed alongside other independence heroes including Fred Kubai, Richard Acheng, Bildad Kagia, Paul Ngei, Kungu Karumba, Kenyatta was transferred to Lodwar in 1959. Turkana is indeed a land of many marvels, magnificent in its own right. Turkana awaits you. TEMBEA, Turkana.